All right, good morning. Getting set to go here in Sioux Falls versus Mitchell. I believe they're going to make some announcements here. All right, getting set to go here. Starting lineup at center is Jack Thill. On the wings, Gabriel and Lionel. On D, Conlan and Westin. And in net today, Nolan. Again, this is Sioux Falls Bantam Blue 1 versus Mitchell. Puck drop, we are underway. Mitchell tries to get the puck in here, battling on the wall. Nolan bats it away here from the net. Conlan working behind the zone net. Up to Lionel. Double teamed here, going behind the net. Westin, nice pass, deflected out of the zone. Mitchell with the puck behind their own net and out of the zone. Sislo corrals it in neutral, passes to Conlan, able to chip it in. Mitchell passes it out, chips it into the zone. Westin sends it back out. Offside. Sioux Falls in white today, Mitchell in the dark jerseys. Gonna have a face-off here, moving it to center ice. Sislo at the dot for Sioux Falls. On the wings, Ronan and Brecken. Mitchell with the puck in the neutral, chips it into the zone. Lloyd corrals it behind the Sioux Falls net, passes over to Jackson Bender. Skates it out. Through neutral, passes it into the zone. Ronan working in the corner, unable to hold it in at the point. Breakaway opportunity here, and that's going to be a penalty. Penalty here on Sislo prevents that goal. Still 0-0 here, 13:35 remaining in the first. Sioux Falls is going to go a man down. Face off here in the Sioux Falls end. Mitchell up a man, minute 30. Mitchell's got his first shot on net, sent aside by Nolan. Working in the corner here is Mitchell along with Westin. Good battle here. Up to Harper, he skates it out of the zone. 1-on-2. Sent it towards the net, doesn't go. Harper working in the corner. Pass sent up, unable to hold the zone. Teigen with the puck in neutral, sends it back in. Again, Mitchell on the power play here. Sioux Falls on the kill, but we are in the Mitchell zone. Teigen holds the line. Sent into the corner. And Mitchell skates it out. Potential 1-on-2 developing. Good hustle by the D. Sent towards the net. Pad save. Westin loses a handle, recovers, and sends it out of the zone. Mitchell regroups in neutral. Sends it in. Jack battling on the wall for possession and sent out. 10 seconds left on the man advantage. Nice chip into the zone for Manny. Jackson holds the line. Sioux Falls back to full strength. Jack working in the corner in the Mitchell zone here. Sent right to Manny, right in front, unable to get it to go. Puck sneaks out. Mitchell skates it out of the zone. He got a battle here in neutral. Nolan sends it aside with his stick. Sioux Falls passes here. Jack sends it to Lionel. Lionel skates it through neutral and into the zone. Sent it towards the net. Conlan right there, but unable to get it to go. Nice centering pass from Conlan. Gabriel working here. Right at the doorstep is Sioux Falls. Still can't get it to go. Great pressure. Michael working here, sends it to Conlan at the point, skates it in, and that's a goal. Sioux Falls on the board. At 11-11 in the first, Sioux Falls up 1-0. Goal for Conlan. Good job, Flyers! Sislo skates it into the zone. Battling here in the corner, sent up to the point. Teigen sends it in, blocked. Deflected off of a Mitchell player here. They're able to skate it out of the zone. Shot towards the net, pad save. Teigen working behind the net here in the corner. Sends it up. And Sioux Falls sends it out. Puck loose in neutral. Mitchell handles it. Nice hit there in open ice. Offside. Gonna have a face-off right outside the Sioux Falls zone here. Harper at the dot. Parker and Manny on the wings here. Mitchell's able to chip it in. Conlan with the puck skates behind his own net. Sent up and over. Out. Sioux Falls sends it through neutral. Harper working in the corner. Goes behind the Mitchell net. Over to Westin here at the point. Oh, really nice opportunity there from Westin at the point. Joke goes just wide. Manny working in the opposite corner. Sends it up to Conlan at the point. Skates it in a little. Shoots. Goalie save. 9:48 remaining here in the first period. Sioux Falls up 1-0. Shots on net. Sioux Falls has 2. Mitchell has 3. Face off in the offensive zone for Sioux Falls. Harper wins the draw. Sent up to Conlan at the point. Battling here in the corner. Harper at the top of the circle there, sends it on net, but doesn't go. Manny in the corner. Parker working in the corner, double teamed, getting some help. Puck comes loose. Harper with a shot on net, pad saved by the goalie. Good try there with the rebound opportunity. Oh wow, there was a complete hit right in front of the net, not called. Frustrating. Puck still in the zone here. Sioux Falls battling to the right of the goalie. Puck escapes the zone. Rolls all the way into the Sioux Falls zone, and we win the battle. We win that race. Good job by Conlan. Good hustle. He's skating it through neutral now. From the circle, centering pass is blocked. Jack battling here in the corner. Point is able to keep it in, and then it sneaks out. Sioux Falls with possession in neutral. Jackson skates it in, but offside. 8:31 remaining here in the first. Face-off opportunity here right outside the Mitchell zone. Jack at the dot. Chips it into the zone, and Mitchell sends it right back out. Jackson keeps it in at the point. Blocked. Not enough oomph on these passes here. Puck escapes the zone. Lloyd has possession, sends it over to Jackson. He passes it up to Michael, who skates it into the zone, loses a handle, offside. Just under 8 minutes here left in the first. Face off right outside the Mitchell zone. Puck battle in neutral. Sioux Falls is able to send it in, and Mitchell sends it right back out. Westin skates it in. Sent it on net from the top of the circle. Goalie has it somewhere in his gear. Offensive zone draw here for Sioux Falls. Sislo at the dot. Westin holds it in at the line. Brecken working in the corner. Teigen holds that puck in. Sislo with an opportunity right up the gut. Blocked. Westin comes in. Sent high. Mitchell able to send the puck out, and this is going to be icing. Offensive draw again here in the Mitchell zone for Sioux Falls. 7:12 remaining in the period. Score is still 1-0 Sioux Falls. Conlan from Michael earlier in this period. Mitchell takes the puck up the wall, sends it out. This is again going to be icing. Oh, just kidding. They called it off. No icing here. Jackson with the puck behind the Sioux Falls net. Sends it to Harper. Battling in the corner, who sends it across. Sent to the other way. Parker with the puck. Tries to skate it out of the zone. Sioux Falls does clear that zone. Harper skates it in. Sent into the corner. Nice hit on the wall there from Parker. Point sends it over the other way. Conlan's shot towards the net is high and wide. Harper working in the circle. Sent up to Jackson at the point. Blocked it with a skate there. And Mitchell able to clear the zone. They have a breakaway opportunity here. And right in the midsection of Nolan. No goal there. 6:06 remaining here in the first. Sioux Falls still ahead 1-0. Great save opportunity there for Nolan. Shots are even at 4 apiece. Defensive zone draw here. Mitchell wins it back to the point. The point is unable to hold it, though. Sioux Falls takes over in neutral. Lionel with a breakaway opportunity here. Sends it towards the net, just blocked at the last minute. Great opportunity. Lots of battle here. Really good battle here at the top of the circle. Puck is still in the zone. Double teamed here. Lionel working on the wall. Getting some help from Gabriel here. Puck sneaks out loose. Jack Thill sends it towards the net wide. Lloyd sends it back in. And the puck escapes the zone here, but Teigen's there. Still trying to clear the zone is Sioux Falls. Mitchell's deflection here into the Sioux Falls zone. Sioux Falls in control behind their own net. Sent up to Lloyd, who skates it out. Lloyd dumps it in for Ronan. Sioux Falls on the shift change here. Just under 5 minutes to go. Michael with the puck loses a handle here. Puck escapes the zone. Waiting for Sioux Falls to clear is Conlan, doing a great job to keep the puck. Brecken sends the puck into the zone, and Mitchell sends it right back out. Conlan recovers here in neutral. Sends it up to Michael, who deflects it in, and it's sent back out again, and this is offside. 4:29 remaining here in the first. Sioux Falls still up 1-0. Face off right outside the Mitchell zone. Sislo at the dot. Westin chips it into the zone. Sent around to the other side. Puck sneaks out of the zone here. Mitchell with a potential breakaway opportunity. Really good hustle there by Conlan to get there. Working here on the wall in our own zone. Sioux Falls able to clear the zone. Mitchell chips the puck in from neutral, and Sioux Falls passes from D to D to get it back out. Chipped into the zone here. Ronan's pass is offline. Parker battling here in the corner. Conlan working on the point. Puck out of play. 3:44 remaining here in the first. Face off here in the Mitchell zone to the goalie's left. Harper at the dot. Parker picks it up, sends it right on net, just high. Working behind the Mitchell net, up to the point. Lloyd keeps it in. Nice shot, pad save. Parker with the rebound here, and it's a goal for Sioux Falls. 2-0 with 3:29 remaining. Great job by Parker there to clean up that rebound. 3:29 remaining here in the first. Sioux Falls ahead 2-0. Parker. Face off here at center ice. Oh, some smushing going on. Mitchell able to send it into the zone. Battling in the corner here. Harper skates it out. Through neutral and in. Sends it up to the point. Oh, Jackson unable to get a shot off there. Harper with the puck on the other side of the ice here, working in the circles. Ooh, sends it to Lloyd right there. Ooh, doesn't go, just sent wide. Gabriel with the puck at the top of the circle. Jackson corrals that puck, it's blocked. And Mitchell sends it out. Jackson with the puck sends it out of the Sioux Falls zone, up to Gabriel in the neutral. Ooh, Lionel and Jack in pursuit, neither able to get a touch, but Westin holds it. Working here right up the gut, passes to his D partner. Shot blocked. Working here right at the line. Westin kept that puck in, and Mitchell sends it right back out. No icing here. 2 minutes remaining in the period. Sioux Falls working in their own zone. Westin sends it out, up to neutral. Gabriel's skating it in. Top of the circles is double teamed here. Ooh. We are going to go to the box here. Mitchell with a shot right up the gut. Jack headed to the box for a penalty. Nice save by Nolan there. Sioux Falls is going to go on the kill. .138 remaining here in the first period. Sioux Falls still ahead 2-0. Jack Thill in the box for a minute and a half. Defensive zone draw. Sioux Falls a man down. Westin in control. sends it out of the zone. Ronan with the puck in neutral sends it deep. Slashing is the call on Jack Thill. Puck is sent in here on Mitchell. From the point, doesn't go. Mitchell skates it out of the zone. They're in neutral ice. Skates it into the zone, working at the point. Tries to send it deep, blocked by Teigen. Teigen skates it out and dumps it in. Under a minute left here in the period. 44 seconds remaining in the penalty to Sioux Falls. Sislo with a good hit there to knock him off the puck. Still battling here back and forth in neutral. Conlan skates it out from the wall towards the middle. We are gonna even things up here. Conlan took a tripping penalty, and we are gonna be playing 4-on-4 for a little bit. Mitchell headed to the box for a trip. 4-on-4 hockey. 25 seconds remaining on the penalty to Jack. Conlan with the puck. Oh, really nice pass into Brecken here at the circle. Doesn't go. Mitchell sends it out. Jackson battling here in neutral on the wall, getting help from Brecken. 10 seconds remaining here in the period. Sioux Falls is back to full strength. And that's icing. 3 seconds remaining here. Again, Sioux Falls back to full strength. Going to have an opportunity to have an offensive draw here in the Mitchell end. Mitchell on the kill now for a minute 1. And that's where we're going to end period 1. At the end of period 1, Sioux Falls ahead 2-0. There's 58 seconds left on the penalty to Mitchell. Back in a moment. All right, getting set for period 2. Again, Mitchell in the box for another 58 seconds. So Mitchell shorthanded for less than a minute. Race off here at center ice, won by Sioux Falls. Sislo skates it in, passes over to Manny. Shot right on net, and that goes. Let's go. Great start here for Sioux Falls. Power play goal. Manny from Michael. Mitchell back to full strength here. Wins the faceoff back to their defense, passes it up, and skates it into the zone. Nice work by Teigen there. Sends it out of the zone. Mitchell chips it back in. Lloyd in possession sends it right back out. Mitchell working in neutral. We're just going back and forth here. In the zone, out of the zone. Mitchell sends it out, and that is icing. Coming down to the Mitchell zone here for a face-off opportunity. Headed to the goalie's left. On the ice right now for Sioux Falls, Jack at the dot, Gabriel and Lionel on the wings. On D, we have Teigen and Lloyd. Gabriel working in the corner. Passes to Lionel, deflected here. Lloyd right up the gut. Deflected here by the goalie's pads. This is sent the length of the ice. This will be another icing. We're headed back down here for another face-off in the offensive zone for Sioux Falls. Just under 14 minutes here remaining in the second. If you're late joining us here, goal for Sioux Falls on the power play right at the beginning of this period. Manny from Michael. Sioux Falls up 3-0. Sislo at the dot. Ronan wins that and sends it back to Conlan. Shot is sent towards the net, goes wide. Brecken working here in the corner. Puck sneaks out. Mitchell in control behind their own net. Sent the length of the ice. That will be icing. The call on the ice is icing, at least. Mitchell touched it, so that's an interesting call. We are still coming back down here to the Mitchell zone for a draw. That was a mistake by the referees. Sislo at the dot to the goalie's right. Conlan sends the puck right on net. Goalie blocks it high. Conlan able to hold the line here. Brecken working behind the Mitchell net. Sent over to Ronan, who sends it right back to him. Sent up to the point. Westin skates it in, shot, and a goal. Westin with a shot, save momentarily, squirted out, and Brecken gets that rebound goal. Sioux Falls ahead 4-0. Brecken from Westin. Face off at center ice coming. Battling here in the neutral zone. Manny working here in the corner in the Mitchell zone. Getting a little physical here. Harper working behind the Mitchell net. Parker wide open in the middle. Harper still with the puck, sends it to the point. Jackson sends it in. Good deflection opportunity there. Doesn't go. Parker corrals it in the corner to the goalie's left. Nice, wide open, and the goal. Great pass from Parker from the top of the circle to Harper, wide open in the middle. He dekes around the goalie, and it's a goal. Sioux Falls up 5-0, 12:23 remaining in the second. Lionel working here in the corner. Sent over to the opposite wall. Westin with the puck. Shot right on net. Ooh, really great opportunity there for Lionel. That shot went right to the goalie. He couldn't quite corral it in the glove, so dropped it down in front. Lionel was there, but the goalie covered in time. 12:02 remaining here in the second. Sioux Falls up 5-0. Gonna have an offensive draw here. Jack at the dot to the goalie's left. Sent from D to D towards the net, goes wide. Jack with the puck sends it behind the Mitchell net. Gabriel working there. Still in pursuit. Jack able to clean that up a little bit. Ooh, nice job there by Teigen to hold that puck in. Fans on that, though, and it escapes the zone. Nice play here by Gabriel to skate it in. Sent right on goal. Ooh, just sent wide there by the point. Westin skates it up here to the trapezoid. Jack working here. Sends it across to Teigen, who skates it up towards the middle, deflected. Westin working, pushes back up, sends it up high, off the glass in the corner. Teigen to recover. Working here in the corner, double teamed. Goalie wanted a penalty there, calling his own, I guess. Not quite. Shot from the point towards the net is blocked. Goalie tried to cover, unable to do so. Really good zone time here for Sioux Falls. Mitchell finally able to clear that zone, but only to neutral, and Sioux Falls skates it right back in. Ronan with the puck. Shot is blocked. Mitchell skating it out. Can't believe they're not icing it. Mitchell with a breakaway opportunity with some space, sends it high, deflected. Brecken working in the corner in the Sioux Falls zone. That was rough. We got a call here coming. Mitchell's going to go to the box. Look a little bit like a horse collar in a football game, if I'm being honest. Interference is the call. Mitchell headed to the box. Sioux Falls on the power play. Sislo at the dot here in the offensive zone for Sioux Falls. Sent to the point. Skates it in a little bit. Sent wide. Working in the other corner. Harper corrals the puck there towards the point. Passes on over. Sislo working at the top of the circle here. Smushing into the wall. Parker helps. Oh, Parker loses an edge there. Good recovery off the post. Great shot opportunity there for Michael. Goes off the post. Harper sends it in right across the goal mouth. Nobody able to get it in. Conlan recovers that puck in neutral. Harper assisting here, skating it through neutral into the zone. He goes almost all the way to the net. Parker tries to clean it up in the slot there, and Mitchell's able to send it the length of the ice for icing. 34 seconds remaining here on the man advantage for Sioux Falls. Coming back down to the Mitchell zone for a face-off. Shots are out of hand here 17 for Sioux Falls to Mitchell's 5. 9:16 remaining in the second. Jack at the dot here. Lloyd with the puck, sends it towards the net, and it rainbows in. Power play goal for Lloyd. What a loop-de-loop. 9:11 remaining here in the second. Sioux Falls makes the lead 6-0. Face off one here. Ronan skates it into the zone. Nice save there for the goalie. Lloyd working here right up the middle, sends it wide. Unable to hold the zone. Teigen sends that to neutral. Ronan in control here, offside. We are officially in run time here in Sioux Falls. Again, the lead is 6-0 in the second period. Face off to come right outside the Sioux Falls zone. Offside. Another face-off opportunity coming right outside the Sioux Falls zone. Sislo at the dot. Puck out of play. We're going to try it again. Oh, we're going to go back to the circle here to the left of our goalie. So in the Sioux Falls defensive zone, a face-off coming. Sioux Falls sends it out of the zone. Ronan picks it up here in neutral, 2-on-1 developing. Nice pass from Brecken to Ronan. Ronan unable to get it to go. Really good job there by the goalie. Ronan tried to send it back in. Goalie sends it wide. Really good pressure. Mitchell able to skate it out of the zone. Really good pressure here coming from Brecken. Ronan with the puck. Sends it over to Westin and skates it out of the zone. Conlan with the puck in control. Sends it up into the Mitchell zone. Conlan holds that line, working up the middle here. Looking for a pass partner, sends it up to Michael. Shot saved by the goalie. Gabriel working at the wall here. Still working on the wall, double teamed. 2-on-2 here, working on the wall. Oh my, coming in with a big hit, and that's a call. Mitchell headed back to the box.
You guys gotta play smart. Come on, Teigen.
Still in run time here, 6 minutes remaining in the second. Mitchell headed back to the kill. It's dangerous play. Face off to the left of the Mitchell goalie. Shot blocked there. Mitchell skates it into the zone. Shot sent high. Puck escapes the zone. Sioux Falls on the power play here, but Mitchell taking advantage, spending a lot of time in our zone. Lionel with the puck on the wall, passes it out of the zone to Jack. Jack working here, dumps it in. 5:10 remaining here in the second period. Sioux Falls unable to hold the zone. job slowing down the offense there. Just over 30 seconds remaining in the penalty. Harper skates the puck in, loses a handle on it, and loses the zone. That's icing. Headed back down here to the Mitchell zone for a face-off. Mitchell full strength. Parker working in the corner. Mitchell able to send the puck wide of the net. Teigen holds that line, skates it in. Mitchell, ooh. We got something going on here.
Okay. Play smart.
Mitchell headed back to the box. Penalty away from the puck, it looks like. Referees headed over to talk to the coaching staff. Wonder if it's a running of the mouth related call. Gonna have a little bit of a conference here at the bench. Still talking to the scorer's table here. Looks like they're assessing a game misconduct here, a 2 and a 10. Two players in the box for Mitchell. Manny skates it in, passes to the center here. Harper loses the handle. Parker recovers. 3:15 here remaining in the second. Teigen working here. And that's a goal. Great pass from Teigen to Manny in the middle, right from the slot. Sioux Falls makes it 7-0. Mitchell has one player released from the box here, still awaiting an announcement. Again, running clock, just under 3 minutes to go. Sioux Falls ahead 7-0. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey here. Again, Mitchell players still in the box for the game misconduct. Brecken with the puck in neutral. Chipping it up here. Able to send it into the zone. And Mitchell skates it out. Mitchell dumps in. 2:15 remaining in the period. Sent aside here by Nolan. And Ronan skates it out. Ronan in neutral has Jackson on his right. Conlan coming in the middle. Ronan decides to shoot it himself. Goes wide. Ooh. Saucy pass headed in. Mitchell able to skate it in. 1-on-1 here. Great defense by Jackson. Nolan with an assist there on the save. Oh, nice job there. Good check by Sislo to get Mitchell off the puck. Ronan in control here. Passes over to Sislo in neutral. Sislo rips a shot high. Conlan skates it in from the point. Deflected wide. Missed the announcement there, but it is some sort of a game misconduct. Not quite sure there. Maybe unsportsmanlike. We'll have to see. Ronan right at the goal mouth. Oh, right into traffic there in the front. Unable to get it to go, but Sioux Falls holds the zone. Sioux Falls is swarming here. Just under a minute to go before we have a Zamboni break. Sislo working on the wall, chips it up. Shot is blocked. Gabriel working behind the net. Puck is sent here into neutral, battling for possession along the wall. See Lionel. Lionel with a little bit of space. Oof. All right, Mitchell skating it out of the zone. Pass sent to the middle, nobody there, and Nolan collects it with a glove save. All right, that's going to be where we end period number 2. Sioux Falls ahead 7-2. We'll be back after a Zamboni break. Time for the third and final period of the game here. Sioux Falls up 7-0. 15 minutes on the clock. Ronan skates it into the zone. Shot sent towards the net, goes wide. Battling here on the wall, sent out of the zone. Ronan with the puck behind the Sioux Falls net. Passes over to Jack. Skated out by Sislo, up through neutral, passes it in. Shot is blocked. Mitchell with the puck at the top of the circles. Bumped off the puck here. Sent out of the zone. Conlan with the puck. Sends it back out of the zone. Lionel with a steal here in neutral. Back and forth we go. Nice centering pass to Gabriel. Shot on net, blocked. Lionel tries to get that rebound there. Unable to get it to go. Jackson in, skates it up here into the trapezoid. Puck sent out of the zone. Lloyd working here. Steal right at the blue line. Getting good help here. Puck at the point, sent towards the net, intercepted here. Lloyd skating it into the zone, leaves it for Lionel here at the blue line. Lionel loses a handle, recovers, working here, and out. Jackson with the puck in neutral.
You gotta skate both ones. I know you're tired. Come on.
Puck sneaks all the way back to Nolan, who sends it wide. Teigen working in the corner. Westin corrals that puck and skates it out of the Sioux Falls zone. In through neutral and all the way into the Mitchell zone and to the net. Sioux Falls unable to hold the zone here. Sent towards the goal, goes wide of Nolan. Centering pass, nobody there. Teigen sends it out of the zone. No icing here, just over 12 minutes. Harper with the puck here in the Sioux Falls offensive zone. Pass is deflected there. Teigen able to hold the line. Looking a little sloppy here for Sioux Falls right at the beginning. Manny with a nice stick lift there and sends it home for a goal. Sioux Falls ahead 8-0. Running clock here, just under 12 minutes in the third. Harper at the dot. Jack now playing defense. Manny working behind our own net. Parker on the wall, skates it out. Some pressure there. Battling here in neutral. Conlan dumps the puck into the zone. Manny working in the corner. Has some space. Sends it up to Jackson. Shot on net. And that's a goal. Initially blocked by the goalie there. Great shot by Jackson. Cleaned up there and sent in by Harper. 9-0. Mitchell sends the puck into the
Get in
zone.
there, but watch it.
Center round to the other side to the point. Sioux Falls skates it out. Jackson loses a handle there in neutral. Sislo recovers, passes over to Conlan, who loses the handle on the puck. Again, just a little bit of sloppiness from Sioux Falls, able to recover so far. Conlan skates it through neutral into the zone, passes over, passes offline. Puck is out, back in neutral. Teigen sends it back in, along with Brecken. Sislo battling in the corner. Double teamed. Ronan coming to help. To the point. Lloyd sends it in. Offline. Teigen with the puck at the point. Deflected. Ronan working behind the net. Sent up to the point. Lloyd sends it in. Wide. Teigen at the other point. Blocked. Lloyd holds that line. Working from the top of the circles here. Centering pass doesn't go. Lloyd sends it back in deep again. Ronan working in the corner. Has some space. Sent to Lionel in the middle. And then sent to Sislo, who puts it home. Sioux Falls makes it 10-0. Gabriel at center here. Sioux Falls in neutral. Westin sends it in. Goalie recovers. 7:45 remaining here in the third. Sioux Falls up 10-0. Face-off opportunity to the left of the Mitchell goalie.
Move up right, come on.
Westin with the puck here, battling on the wall, getting some good help. Centering pass deflected. Conlan right up the gut, and that goes. 11-0 Sioux Falls. Shots on net for Sioux Falls at 29-7 for Mitchell. Gabriel wins the faceoff at center ice. Mitchell sends it into the zone. Jackson sends it across. Westin skates it out and into the offensive zone. Looking for a centering pass. Sends it over to Jackson at the point instead. Deflected high. Does not hit the safety netting, so we are still alive here. Westin with the puck, top of the circle. Sends it towards the goal mouth and wide. Mitchell able to chip it out of the zone. Battling here in neutral. Jackson sends it back in. Lloyd holds the line. Lionel with the puck right in front of the net. Goalie save. Hey, good job, eh? We got Lloyd going into the box here. Mitchell going to have a power play opportunity. Draw in the Sioux Falls zone to the right of Nolan. Again, Mitchell on the power play. Shot on net. Save. Flashing is the call. Just over 5 minutes here remaining. Ooh, shot on net is sent wide. Stick save there. Sioux Falls now skates it out of the zone up through neutral. And that's a goal. Short-handed goal for Sioux Falls. 12-0. Sioux Falls still short-handed here for another 20-some seconds. Just over 4.5 minutes left in the game. Jack with the puck behind the Sioux Falls net, sends it out to Ronan, chips it out to neutral. Mitchell able to send it back in. Dangerous pass there, but able to get it away from Mitchell. Jack skates it out and into the offensive zone. We are back to 5-on-5 hockey here. Goalie struggling to corral the puck, but does. Back to 5-on-5 hockey here with just under 4 minutes left to play. Sioux Falls ahead 12-0. Sislo at the dot in the offensive zone for Sioux Falls. Mitchell sends it out. Breakaway opportunity here. Nice save by Nolan. Conlan corrals behind the net. Ooh. Mitchell holds the zone. Sioux Falls able to clear it. Sislo skating through neutral and into the zone. Offside, Sioux Falls. Face-off coming just outside the Mitchell zone. Conlan skates the puck into the zone. Ronan working on the wall. Mitchell sends it out. That's icing. 2.5 minutes to go in the game. Again, running clock. Shots are at 33 for Sioux Falls, 11 for Mitchell. 12-0 is the score. Gabriel at the dot. Sent up to the point, over to Teigen. Skates it into the middle, glove save. Another offensive zone draw opportunity for Sioux Falls here. Gabriel at the dot. Westin right up the gut. Goalie able to send that wide. Lionel in the corner. Nice centering pass to Westin, who doesn't get it to go. Good help there. Lionel with an opportunity right at the top of the circle, sends it wide. Teigen working here to hold the line. Centering pass to Lionel, unable to get it to go. And the puck escapes the zone. One-on-one opportunity developing here. Nice defense by Teigen. Shot is sent high and wide. Mitchell holds the zone. Shot sent towards the net and corralled by Nolan. 54 seconds and counting remaining here in the game. Face-off coming to the left of Nolan.
Luke! Hustle!
Parker working on the wall here. Getting help from Jack alongside the wall. Skated out of the zone through neutral here. Chipped in. 18 seconds remaining in the game. icing here. 5 seconds remaining. All right, that's the end of the game.